So I typically leave these questions towards the end, but since we're talking about, localized signaling and cyclic AMP, what are the top 3 aha moments that you had as a scientist during your career trajectory, that got you to where you are today?
That's really interesting. I think the first one, I suppose we were just talking about there, is that just that whole idea of signaling being organized. I think during my PhD, reading some of those first papers on GPCR, cyclic AMP signal organization by Paul Insel and his team, just really fascinated me. The idea, well, back then I suppose it was that receptors could be in lipid-rich versus non-lipid-rich domains of the membrane, and G proteins would preferentially go to one or the other, and this was a mechanism for specificity and control. I really liked, I suppose, obviously I like the idea of organization. I really liked that idea. So I think that would have been the first one, and that's really what inspired me to go and spend time in Dermot Cooper's lab, because he was one of the world leaders in terms of calcium regulation of adenyl cyclases. And in terms of calcium stimulating adenyl cyclases, there's only 2 cyclases that are stimulated by calcium, and it depends on calcium bound to comodulin, and it depends on capacitive calcium entry into the cell. So there's a lot of organization there, and ACAPs and scaffolding proteins bringing these 2 signaling pathways together.